Hello everybody, Toxic Walkout here. So, got a couple of things to discuss today. So, by popular demand, we're going to be talking about Radar. This has been asked by some of my friends and some people from Simulator Battles, so I'm going to give an idiot's guide to WarThunder's Radar usage. Hopefully it's not too complicated, and if anybody has any further information they'd like to give, or if I need correcting or any comments, leave them in the comments below, and hopefully we can teach some people how to actually correctly play the game and properly use the vehicles within them. In the background you'll notice that there is a bit of Helldivers playing at the moment. Don't worry about that. That is just some of the clips and some of the funniest stuff from my live streams. If you didn't know I live stream, make sure to check it out because I live stream plenty of funny things, as you can see from this fucking hilarious clip at twitch.tv/toxic_warcat. And with that, I'll see you in the video. So, for the first part, there is in fact tutorials to help teach you guys how to use these things correctly, and they even tell you the names of each of the types of missiles, various code names like Fox 1, Fox 2, and Fox 3, and they cover all of the basics on how to actually kill something with them, and they will try to teach you as best to their ability how to properly engage a target. So I do recommend that you actually check out these tutorials. There's a whole bunch of them on a whole bunch of different things, and they are all very good. I highly recommend them to you all, that you check out these tutorials because Gaijin has painstakingly made them, and unfortunately they are not part of the mandatory tutorials. So please give them a look and try to improve as best you can on your own to begin with. Then come back to this video and see if we can help further that knowledge. So next we are going to test fly. We are opening up the mission editor here in the bottom left. You'll be able to see that there is the different modes available to us. If you didn't know that you could do this, I highly do recommend you check it out. It's great for testing out vehicles and it gives you a great amount of options. I'll leave like a short bit of the film or the short bit of the video here so that you can actually see what it looks like. But for the most part, the good reasons to do this is because you want to be able to test out your missiles. You want to be able to know how each missile operates, what the effective ranges are, what the different types of firing solutions, the different types of button controls, layouts, directions, all the different little intricacies of the missiles you'll learn through feeling, and this is something I highly recommend anybody who is new to radar or new to missiles and wants to try it out in simulator modes. I highly recommend it. This, I cannot overstate this enough. This will ease you into it and give you a really easy time so you don't have to go into simulator completely blind. The hope is that this video will be able to teach you more than you would learn on your own, but at the least I can say is if you're looking to learn on your own without any real massive 12-page long manual, try just doing this, testing it out and learning as much as you can from the video. Everything you learn in the video, I do recommend you try and test it out within this mode. So there'll be multiple different things that we cover, from first of all what radar is and how it functions. We'll be covering how it's going to work against the enemy. We're going to be covering how to identify friend and foe. We're going to be talking about aspects with the different bands of radio bands or radar bands. We'll also be covering things that are more important, like the different types of modes, the scale, and the lock types, because there are search types, lock types, and there are differences between passive and active radar. So we're going to talk about all of that, and also we're going to be covering the RWR, or radar warning receiver. We'll be covering all of this in the videos, so make sure you test it all out within this mode that I'm going to direct you to. And with that, let's get into it. So to begin with, what is radar? Well, technically, radar is an acronym. It stands for radio detection and ranging, right? So that's where the radar comes in. Radio detection and ranging. It's a system that uses radio waves to detect and track objects. So the first thing that happens with the radar is it transmits a radio wave through a transmitter. It'll either be a long or a short pulse. Then, when it hits an object, a reflection is sent back to the receiver, which it then analyzes. Right? Once the reception has been calculated, it then tracks the amount of time and what the image of the object is to then give you a return of what it was, and it will measure things such as the speed, the direction, and the overall size, and any other important properties depending on the radar type. More modern ones, for example, can tell you the radar cross-section of something, what size it is in radar cross-section, or the direction of travel, or the IFF, and in some cases they'll be so advanced that they can tell you the exact make and model of an aircraft as long as they know the overall numbers, right? So this is very important to understand because this is how the entire system works, at least it is trying to mimic in WarThunder. The biggest difference people need to make sure they understand is this is a game, and WarThunder and Gaijin do not have a code in their game that is radar, right? It's not DCS. This isn't a literal simulated radar. This is a simulated aspect of radar. So you have the effects, you have what it basically is trying to do, but it's nowhere near as complicated as actually developing electronic radar for all of these aircraft. There's just a module in the game that is destroyable that tracks the objects and the aircraft, right? But it doesn't actually have to use radar to do this. This is just what we see, the user sees, alright? This is all user interface stuff. So keep that in mind. This is all programming and not supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio of radar. Gaijin can correct me if I'm wrong, and anybody in the comments feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what that is. Now we are covering IFF. Here I've got a slow-mo of the radar in pulse Doppler search mode, and you can see there is a solid line, a line with a dash on top, and a line with brackets around. The solid line is an unknown contact. The line with a dash on top is a friendly contact, and the hostile one, or the one with the brackets on either side, is indicating to me that that is an enemy target or an enemy aircraft. This is how we identify with NATO. It may be different depending on the actual aircraft, so for example the Russian ones may be slightly different, but this is a general rule of thumb. For those of you wondering what IFF is, the plane sends a radar interrogation frequency to the plane in question. The transponder, if an aircraft is equipped with one, will respond with a encrypted code replying to them as friendly if the code is friendly after all. The identification will then register whether or not, obviously, that code is friendly or not, and then it will be sent to the digital display. Pretty much that simple. There are 3 different modes, obviously, in real life. There is the mode 1 and 2 used for military purposes, and then mode 3/A, which is used for air traffic control, and basically all kinds of aircraft, industry, aviation, technology is going to use 3A, as long as it's a civilian made. So now we're going to talk about search radar. I'm on search radar pulse Doppler in the wideband, which is done by going to change radar search mode. This will change it between a wideband, a thin band, and even thinner band if the radar has it, and you'll be able to see the exact degrees of angle at the top. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll be able to see all the different numbers up there. You can find out what they mean, but basically you want to switch between a wideband and a thin band when you're looking for a target. Here you can see I have identified the target. I will hit lock on the target, which will make it a really thin band on that target, and then it will track that target in the search area. So the reason we use the thin band here is because what we're looking for is precision, accuracy, and speed. The reason why we do this is thinning the band reduces the overall noise. It means that we can identify the targets that we're actually looking for, and that any of the targets more important to us are the ones that we are actually identifying, unlocking, and tracking. That's really all this is when you want a thin band is you basically just want to update the target more often, and you want to be able to IFF it quicker. So if there's an unknown target ahead of you that is really important that you don't know what it is and you want to identify it first, use a thinner band. That way you get the best possible outcome. And with that, I thank you all for watching this video. You are now ready to go into Simulator and have the best time out there. Good luck, and may you have fortune upon your fury. If you're watching this part, watch these clips. Haha. Look at all that AA fire. Oh, that's beautiful.
Fuck. Jesus.
Close one, but we managed to extract all the samples despite our failures.
What failures? Oh, that's gonna be a juicy 300%.
Holy crap. If I wasn't broke, that would be if I wasn't rich, then that would be a lot of money. Fuck.
Got there in the end, but
You better hold on to that. There is something over here that we need to smoke. Oh, I'm not far enough. Oh, I am. Oh, we're good. Hit the trees.
see, now this is so calm, you know? I could just throw it knife right now.
I got stuck in the rock. Right the groin.
Oh, chunks of red birds.
Oh, I see them.
So hello, how you all doing? My name's Timmy and I'll be your flavor today. Oh, I'm on fire! Like the juice!
Pretty much. Is this Starship Troopers that I'm watching?
Oh, I gotta switch up my loadout.
Hi, buddy.
Flambéed! Oh shit. Oh shit. Olé!
Alright, look in the hole. That was epic, bro. You should have seen it. In fact, I'll record it for you, but like, you really should have seen that.
I'm getting fucked up the ass.
Both my grenades didn't kill these ones. You need to throw your grenades in these. They're just gonna keep him from spawning. Turn around and throw your grenades. I'm out.
Fuck, that was a bad time to reload for both of us.